Eric Doherty saying that was dumb of me. You guys were posting ads without disclosing they were paid ads. That's illegal, right? So this goes back to 2016. The Kardashians got in trouble. The FTC will go after you. They say that a watchdog group found over 100 posts from the Kardashians that were not marked as paid advertising. When we do videos on YouTube, we're required to select a box saying this video includes paid promotion. Yeah. When we put so I said this earlier, I don't sell direct tweets, but we do tweet things that we do take sponsorships for. So when we've done events, we've had the sponsors say, we'll sponsor your event, but we want you to tweet about it. And I'll say, okay. And then we'll put powered by or sponsored by. Mm-hmm. I like to use sponsored by, or we'll outright put hashtag ad in it. What? You're legally required to do so. I've even deleted posts when they were improperly posted, and we can't do that. Sponsorships are totally fine. The problem is they're not disclosing it. So how many other posts do they have? How many other posts, guys? You're saying, oops, my bad. Yeah, how many of your tweets, your X posts are paid for that you didn't disclose? Look, the challenge here is, will the Trump administration actually pressure the FTC to go after conservative influencers who like Donald Trump? Probably not. Right? That's the reality of it.
Should, though. I think everyone, if you do something bad like this, and you should go after it.
I think these people should go and delete every single paid promo tweet they have.
Not even, yes, but also tell us which ones they are.
Right.
Like, be super open about it. This is all the ones I've done. I'm deleting them now, and we can move on from there.
I can't follow these people.
Oh, no, I don't follow any of these people. Maybe Chad is the only one I follow.
Their political opinions are for sale.
You deal with this way more than I do, of course. When are there different rules of the road for political opinions versus products, right? Because I think the soda thing, it's
substantially more highly regulated, and you start getting into very serious electioneering stuff. So, for instance, when you want to buy ads on any platform, they have specific restrictions on social and political influence versus products. Mm-hmm. So Instagram's a good example. Let me see what I got going on over on the old Instagram here.
Oh boy.
So we do marketing, same as anybody else. And on Instagram, here's a good example. I have a video that let's see if I can find one. Actually, I'll just put it this way. I would say 99% of the videos I post cannot be promoted on Instagram. Anything pertaining to a social issue of political consequence will be rejected outright. So the few promos that I've done on Instagram, the one that I can pull up is the pogo stick over the Cybertruck. We did a boost on that one. And so the visible views you can see are separate from the views you get from advertising. On Instagram, if you do a promotion, it will not publicly display any of the views you get from the promotion.
And if you do a pogo stick over a Cybertruck, you deserve to have
front flip.
Views. Front flip?
Front flip. Pogo stick front flip.
You have to show me this.
Crazy.
So I got 547,734 views on it. And then I ran it as an ad because it was doing so well and got an additional 179,773. That's the kind of stuff that I can promote. It's a pogo stick. Every time I try to promote my Instagram, anything at all, it gets rejected as a political ad. Mm-hmm. YouTube is the same. There are heavy restrictions on political advertising. So I think the reason they don't disclose it is because they're bordering on very serious, ethical dilemmas in what they're allowed to spend and how they're allowed to do it. I can't say I know for sure because a lot of these are generic, but it gets called into question when they're not advocating for a politician. They're not advocating for a specific bill or anything. It's like any other commercial you'd see on TV where they're like, oppose the pill ban.
Right.
Don't call your member of Congress today. You're allowed to do that.
They're paid to be bots. It's like dead internet theory, but with real people and paid for ideas, right?
I think it's scummy.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, it should be clear when it comes to at least topics like this that are totally fly in the face of all the things that the right has been going on about. First of all, the right doesn't like, social programs like Snap generally. Yeah. Some people will say, okay, we need them. But for the most part, you'd think the right would be able to agree. Yeah, for things like soda and stuff like that, we should say you can't get that kind of stuff. It should be for necessities, for basics and stuff. Right. And then So there is the argument, oh, well, the government shouldn't be telling you what to do with your money, which is what the argument that they're making. But this is, clearly that's an
With
error
my
in
money,
the
you mean?
premise. Exactly. It's an error in the premise because it's not their money. So anytime the government gives you anything, everyone knows there's strings attached, whether it be money to states or money to individuals. There are strings attached for everything. And then obviously the fact that it goes up, goes after it flies in the face of the Maha movement and stuff like that. It's just all ridiculous. And it was clearly a terrible idea for anyone to do this. And yeah, no one should trust any of the people that are posting those.
Apparently, they were promoting Sound of Freedom too.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I like that movie, and so I'm fine with that. The only problem I have is they didn't disclose that it was an ad.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't get it. Who cares? Well, I don't sell tweets. So the only times we've done it is, like I mentioned, someone sponsored IRL for an event or show and then asked us to tweet out the show link. And I said, I've explicitly told all the sponsors, we will not tweet out anything that's like, buy this product from this company. We will, however, tweet today's episode is this, sponsored by this company. That's totally fine.
Yep.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.